Hey guys, Pete over here. Look at this stack of beautiful antique display cabinets that used to be somewhere in a store or some kind of drugstore or hardware store. I bought all of these, including this little piece right here, but this is a mystery cabinet for me. And the reason I say mystery, it does have a date here, 1893 on it. But right on the bottom of this cabinet, and this is a little tiny cabinet with drawers that you would hang on a wall. It does have a hanging spot right here. This bottom piece of this cabinet has this weird round spot that something would go in that I can't figure out what this would be for. I don't know, maybe a little clock, but if you put a clock, how you get to the guts of the clock in the back. It does have two little holes in it, like something was screwed in. I wonder if any of you guys can shed some light, or if anybody knows what this possibly could be used for, this little spot. This is a fantastic piece of history here. And then of course all of these just wonderful. They have beautiful, beautiful decals on them. Great artwork everywhere. So beautiful.
I got like three more. I think I got new, like three more in the car.
And these are some heavy-duty rods for doing some
catfishing, man.
Catfishing
I like
or trolling on Lake Michigan, you know.
Yeah. New ones that I collected, and I like when I like something, I buy two. Like so, it's just
you're not the only one like that, you know. Trust me.
Man.
People, when they like something, they buy sets of two, you know.
Like I'll use one, and the other one I try to keep in pristine condition. So I watch your YouTube all the time.
Oh, you
man.
do?
Oh.
Smile, you on it.
All the time. Finally, I'm here.
Yeah. Are you local here, or
I live towards Belvedere.
Okay. I consider that local.
I work here in Crystal Lake, though.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I see a lot of like tactical knives here. You know, I see a lot of stuff that you would go out into the bush.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mostly they go out with me fishing everywhere, man.
That's an interesting knife. Somebody made this out of
Yes,
a file.
out of a file.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a little bit of everything. What kind of? That looks like a lighter.
That's I don't even know where I got that. Tell you the truth, it's like a novelty knife.
Yeah.
Probably one of those gas station knives or whatever. It looks different when it's on YouTube.
It is?
It does look different.
You know, so some people say it looks identical. Some people say it looks exactly what they expected. So.
You got an old ugly stick right here, man.
Yeah.
That's not the old one.
There's few old rods in there. Check out the first one right at the edge.
Over here?
On this side. On this side.
This one.
That one. Check out the reel. Look at the reel on that. That's and it still works great. It's a classic.
I got one almost like this. Are you
Yeah.
interested in these or?
To be honest with you, no.
No?
I mean, it's here and there. I'll occasionally will still sell them, but
For musky, yeah, musky.
but this is more just a wall hanger than anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where I got mine.
it's
It's just sitting there.
so you're waiting for that one buyer who wants something like that. You know what I mean?
I don't even know where I got that one. Man, I got so much stuff I don't even know where I got it from.
I got a little Gerber here. This one I actually sold here a couple times. CRKT.
Yeah.
These are good knives. You know it's a decent company.
That
You know?
one, I think brand new. It's not a lot. It's maybe 40, 50 bucks, something like that. That I think.
I don't know what was in this one. Which?
Oh, that was this one. This one right here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And it's not the knives that bother me. That when I have to sell stuff, it's it's my fishing
I mean,
stuff.
you got quite a few of them here. Some of them are nicer. Some of them are like, you know.
Yeah,
Like you know.
they're plain. And these right here, they're older. This is a Camillus, and this is they're both Camillus. No, this is a K-bar, and that is Camillus.
Let me get this. Man, that Camillus almost looks like it was handmade, you know?
It was they call it a pilot survival knife for.
It looks like a trench knife, you know?
Oh yeah. It has no markings except for what it says in Camillus, New York, which is not there no more. You compare those Camilluses to like a Camillus, the ones that are made in China.
But Ruby, why? Really?
That one was made before 1963.
How do you know that?
I researched them. I got one exactly.
That one?
Yes, that's the Camillus. Now Ontario Knives makes them out of New York.
Because that kind of intrigues me. That's why I'm
Yeah.
looking at this.
Yeah.
This is like...
After 1963 is when they start putting the date stamp on them.
Well, obviously you know your stuff. Because you know your knives.
I love knives, man. Got a bunch of them. So many of them, my wife.
That one shows quite a bit of wear, and they put some kind of tape at the end to hold it in place.
Yeah.
Definitely old school.
Yeah.
You got all the correct pitting on a knife.
I don't know if that's
The
the right
sheet
sheet.
is probably not
Yeah,
original.
the sheets
Yeah.
would probably look a little bit more wear out, or if it was original.
Yeah. Plus, it looks like it's a little longer too. So, honey, what are you doing? Are you buying or what? All right, man. Well, it's a very nice collection that you got here. What are you thinking? What do you want to get out of this?
I don't even know where to start, man.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I mean, there's obviously knives here that are only worth, a few bucks, but then you got knives like this, that they are worth, a little bit of money.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, probably out of both of them, that one, and probably these over here is just like, but I gotta do what I gotta do, man. So
just out of curiosity, let's scan like this one and see what it brings on the market right now.
those actually went up.
Yeah.
For the whole inflation.
Well,
all
everything
that
went
is
up.
Crazy, man.
So this is like somebody selling right now, new one, 60 bucks.
60
You can
bucks.
get it, yeah. And bucks are popular. People like, buck. I mean, such a reputable name overall, This one, nothing came up.
Nothing came up because it's discontinued.
Yeah,
This is
so-
they don't make them no more.
Shoot me a number. What are you thinking? I mean, you got some nice Abu Garcia reels here. The rods are, like the Mud River, it's a nice rod. But you got a couple here that are made for like a Cabela's rods, I think.
Yeah,
or
that's
Best
Cabela's,
Pro
the
Shop, yeah.
Catmax,
Yeah. Keep in mind, I gotta make money on this.
Yeah, I
you know my
understand.
spiel, you know what I need to do. I mean, everything looks like it's in decent condition, it's not beat up. But I need to make money on it,
I
so
understand that.
you got 58 knives here, so
I didn't even know.
Quite
I
a
just
few.
started throwing them in the
And,
bucket, man. So I was like,
stuff like this, it's not worth a whole lot, you know
Yeah,
that. But like I said, some of them are, so it's your collection, you know what you got in it. So you gotta give me roughly a number so you feel comfortable with it, and we'll go from there. We'll wheel and deal and see if we can make a deal.
how about, man? This is hard.
No, it's not easy for sure.
What about 4 bills?
$400 bucks.
$400. I'm gonna miss that reel. That blue one, man. It's
Is that a C6500?
The C4. Yeah.
Oh, that's a C4.
Oh, man.
6600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, I love Abu Garcias too. I use them myself when I go for Chinook,
Yeah.
fishing. I use that all the time. 1-800. They can wait. Okay. 4 bills, you say. I think that's a fair number. I think at 400 I can make a couple dollars on this. And if you feel comfortable with that, I'll do that. There's some knife here that I'm only gonna put out for a few dollars, but there's some knives here that I can get 20, 30, 40 bucks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, sounds good?
Yes.
Sounds good?
Got to do it. I have to do it.
All right. I do need your ID so I can write you up. So on a previous video we showed off all the Pyrex advertising cardboards, and this is the first victim. It's sold. This is the one that it was the smallest one out of all of them, and Vicky listed that one for $129 and sold overnight. So very, very nice flip. That's a good start to this. It's gonna go in this big padded envelope, and then I got this beautiful 1-inch square box that's gonna fit perfectly. So love it. So I just finished cleaning this up. Look at this rag. I bought this from my good friend Polish Picker. I don't believe this goes with this, but this is such a unique piece, and I can't quite exactly figure out if this was for like a public street use, a lantern that you would have hanging, because there's hanging spots here for like a couple screws, and this would hang on a wall at every house as you're walking the street. There is a number here on this. It says E52492E, indicating maybe this was numbered by the city, and this would be inside for the candles. Very unique piece. The glass definitely has been replaced. I don't think this is originally glass. Original would be wavy if it was from late 1800s. That's what I'm putting the date on this, roughly probably 1880, 1890. If any of you guys know anything about it, if you can shed some light on it, that would be fantastic. But I think it's such a cool, unique piece. It's got the right patina on it too. Although, like I said, this little piece that goes inside for the candle, I don't think it belongs with this, but because you can see some kind of bracket on the inside there. If you open this up, see this bracket here? Something would hang here, and I think that's where the original candle holder would hang inside. So, very unique piece. So I also bought this beautiful GE fan that is very heavy. That bottom is designed to be that heavy. The switch on it from high, low, and medium works perfectly. And even the cord, the braided cord, is still all intact. Usually this is all trashed.
Your laundry's done.
Laundry's done. Thank you, sir. And the biggest thing about these is most of the time the isolating part on them is complete garbage. They don't work anymore. This one works perfectly. This is in a medium setting and it's blowing like crazy. When you actually set it up to the low, it's so quiet you can't even hear this thing. It's phenomenal. And it's got this original very dark green color on it. I love this thing. It's beautiful. It's amazing that everything is intact here and still works. I gotta do some research, but I'm thinking that this is probably $250 to $300 fan. So very cool piece. And that's the ones you want, right? Not the other ones.
Yeah, I would be interested if their price is right. You know?
Okay. Okay.
And I would be interested in the badges and this one Pepsi one if you put a price on it.
Okay.
So, excuse me.
Oh, I just got this guy, the Pabst, I would need to get 125 bucks out of it. Okay. Overall, I think the graphics are still good. The latch works properly. The little moose head beer with the lid, 65 bucks. still there, it's not broken, you know.
Yeah.
That one, on the other hand, could use some love, you know.
Yeah, the inside is kind of nasty.
Yeah, but you know,
I mean, it's got mold in it and stuff, you know what I mean?
and the back piece here, this,
Yeah, it's the
the
veneer
veneer is
coming off.
completely
Yeah.
peeling off here, and
Yeah.
I mean the graphics are. There was something else here, or maybe a TED, I don't know,
Yeah.
bell maybe,
Yeah.
but the graphics are still there. Somebody, well, I don't know of anybody, but this would have to be a little bit maybe
Tacked
banged
on,
in,
yeah.
tacked on, so this stays in place the way it should, you know. But that one I would need to get like 350 out of it.
What do you think on this one?
And that one is tough one because that one I wanted to kind of keep here in the shop
okay,
for a little
gotcha.
bit because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so cool though. I mean, it's
Yeah.
for me it's the best piece out of all of
I
it here.
agree.
It's got the original handles.
Yeah, the handles
It's got the
killer.
original, you know, artwork on it.
Yeah, I agree.
That one I would, if I would sell it, I would need to get 450 out. And these, I only found two on the market that sold, but only two drawers. One for $625, one for $599. They also had all original handles on it, but like I said, there were only two drawers. This one is three drawer.
I mean, I've seen these before, for
Yeah.
sure. They make them in much bigger ones, too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do, and taller
Yeah.
ones
Yep.
too. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay, on that. Could you put a number on these?
yeah,
too?
let me put a number on these.
Did you find that Pabst one or no?
Huh?
Did you find a similar Pabst one like that? Did you look for it or no?
Oh, the Pabst one. So not identical.
Okay.
Because remember, they made the company who made
Yeah.
these boxes. They
Mhm.
made for a lot of different companies,
Right,
and they
right.
just put their logos on
Yep.
them, right?
Yep.
So I found some other fruit company out of Milwaukee,
Mm-hmm.
and some other brand, and they were like in a range of between 80 to about 150.
Mm-hmm.
But the big thing is that
That latch.
latch on top.
Yeah, I
you know?
haven't seen one like that either. I've had lots of crates and stuff, so it's
So
that's what makes it interesting. I
Yeah,
think.
that's what makes it interesting, you know.
Yeah.
So overall, and
Yeah.
And the back of those two
Yeah, the
are
hinges
still
are
hinges are in
nice.
great condition too. You know what I mean? So yeah. I mean, look, they go all the way.
Mm-hmm.
So about $165 for the patches and the sign. You know. So it does have, you know, a little bit of wear on the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
but still, and it looks.
Does it have a
had an original
date on
tag.
it or no?
Huh?
Does it have a date on it?
I don't see it anywhere. I'm thinking it's probably either very late 30s or early 40s.
So low end, I don't think it's
Can we do 300 for all that? Just these?
not a big deal.
300 cash? I mean, that's a little step
But
up a little
I
bit
can't put a
more.
knife in it. I'll do 300 for this,
Gotcha.
and then the knife will be separate. You know, so I mean I'll come down tiny bit, you know, between both of them, but.
All right, that's fine. I'll do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I'm gonna hold on these for now.
Okay. And which is
It's
fine
they
because
take-
I just
mean,
got
have,
them
I
to.
have a bunch of crates right now too. I have some nice ones, some $300+ ones myself,
Yeah.
and it would probably honestly be just sit because I find them good looking, but it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, and I don't typically ship
And
them.
I have few guys who are into these kind of small cabinets too, so
Yeah.
I don't mind having
Yeah,
them in a shop here for
Yeah.
a little bit, you know.
for sure. Where were we at on that? So,
We were at
320.
320.
320. About $40. Just on that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do $40.
40. Okay. All right. So 360.
360.
Okay.